What are you doing turning your back on me? Don't turn your back on me, Scar. He was just spraying that plant. Little boo, that's not going to keep it watered. No, the rain is, though. Yeah, we got the sea hollies coming in and the little trumpet things. Yeah. All right, Daddy's got to go to work now, okay? Got to make that money to keep you happy and safe and warm. Where's he going? Probably on an adventure somewhere. Hi, little baby. You have to pardon Daddy. I'm a little out of breath. Just ran 3 miles, little boo. Yeah, I had to do it during the daytime, too, because it gets dark later out, which is good. Here's a treat for the baby. Oh, you don't want to eat this one? There we go. Oh, I'm definitely tired. I think tonight I'm going to start watching Andor Season 2. I've heard mostly great things, but I've also heard it's kind of boring, just like the first season, at least in my opinion, of the first season. It was, what was it, 12 episodes, something like that? I think they could have probably done it in 6, but hey, I get it, it's a TV show. Yes, and like I said before, most of Star Wars TV shows, the Disney ones, and pretty much all of them, I guess. I don't really have very many before that. Live action Disney Star Wars television series, in my opinion, each season's about one good Star Wars movie worth of content, not a lot of filler. A couple exceptions, maybe Mandalorian Season 2 and the first season of Mandalorian, but yeah, so we'll see. We shall see. I know a few things that happen in Andor too, so yeah, it's hard to avoid spoilers when you follow so many Star Wars Facebook things and what have you. Look at all the carpets you've been shredding, little boo. You've been busy, it appears. Yeah, the flea and tick collar so far has been working better than I expected. So he's been outside pretty much all day today. And yeah, and I haven't found a single tick on him, which is amazing. So I think it is absolutely well worth the $50 or $60. And it lasts 8 months. I mean, that's well into the time when there's, snow and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a win. So thank you to those who recommended that. That was definitely a wonderful, wonderful idea. We'll see. I expect a few, but I'm still not sure if I want him to stay in bed with me like I normally would. I'm going to have to let the trial period go a little bit longer, a little bit. I know he loves to snuggle with Daddy, and I love it too, but Lyme's disease can and does kill people. And I already I've had one tick. I don't think any of them are fully engorged. I've had 2 or 3 that had to pull out this year, which is normal for me. But you just got to be really careful. And I've heard, at least in Michigan, it's probably the same way where there are ticks in America. But Michigan, the Lyme's disease hospitalizations and stuff have gone up significantly in the last several years. So it's definitely an issue. I think we need more possums, little boo. They say they eat a lot of ticks. I don't know how true that is, but I'm sure they eat some, but I don't know how they'd find them. They're so tiny. Some of them are like grain of sand size, Yeah. A little itchy. He's probably still getting used to his little collar there. Yeah, I know, little boo, you don't like collars. You're one of those collar-free kitties. But we'll keep an eye on him, make sure it doesn't burn him or anything like that. I've heard of like the cheaper ones causing problems. This was an expensive one. So we shall see. Sometimes you get what you pay for. And I got a notification from Cinnabon's vet. Yeah, sorry to use the V word, but he's due for some vaccination stuff, I think. Yeah, that's the V word a little bit. I don't know if that freaks out the YouTube, whatever stuff. But anyway, because they can get very political. I don't think so much for cats, though, and dogs. It can, though. I've had people criticize me for getting him, his normal vaccines that you normally would do on a pet. I didn't even know that was I know for people, it can be controversial, I guess, but with animals, I never knew it was a thing. I was kind of shocked, but hey, you can't. It's darned if you do, darned if you don't, little boo. But that's all right. Yeah, I think it was like FIV, leukemia, or something like that. I might be saying that wrong. And there's some other things that he's due for. His rabies shot. That's a very important one, isn't it, little boo? Oh, was that a tick on your hand? I was talking about ticks. Or is it a bear? There's something on your paw, little boo. It's kind of hard for me to get to it, though, with you all curled up like that. Hang on. Oh, I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something on your arm, little boo. I saw it probably through the camera. We'll have to do a more thorough examination when I have both hands. Little boo, what are you doing? You're tearing up my carpet. You should work for a carpet company. on the way home from work today, had kind of a weird thing. There's a particular gas station I drive by and go to all the time. And it's not just me that says this. People I work with that live around me say the same thing. And I've even had it happen to other people on the passenger at this particular place. But at this gas station, there's 2 or 3 places people can pull out, and people will pull out in front of you or even into you, where I've had multiple times honk and even swerve to miss people. And today was one of those days where I'm driving past the gas station. It's a 50 or 55 mile per hour. I think it's 55 at this point. But anyway, so the cars are going pretty fast. And, it's one thing, you got to slow down a little bit. It's annoying, right? But this was really bad. I was, driving past the gas station, and the vehicle at the intersection there, kind of a T-shaped intersection, started to pull out as I was pretty much right before that intersection, and they were going to hit me. They were like driving into me. So I swerved, and as I swerved, I honked, and I missed them. And when I looked at them, they flipped me off. So that was interesting. Isn't that crazy, little boo? I mean, you do an evasive maneuver and honk at them, and I think they're just mad that I honked, but man, they were going to hit me. So, and you want them to know to stop. He continued. So that was kind of a little road rager home, little boo. Good thing you weren't in the car. You used some not so nice language and an inappropriate gesture, but I think it was justified in this case. It's one thing to, people make mistakes. I get that. And honking is a way to alert you and other cars that, hey, stop or get out of the way. And if anything, alerts other cars that there might be an accident. So, or pedestrians, that kind of thing. There's many reasons. It's not so much to be aggressive, although people utilize it that way. It's to alert, cars at fault or other bystanders or whatever. But they must have felt otherwise. Or who knows, some people are just crazy. Oh, little boo. He's a crazy kid. Good thing you're not a driver. That'd be interesting. I'm sure if he could, he'd be a pretty good driver. Who knows? Anywho, it's probably rambling on enough. I think it's time to start watching the television show, little boo. So thank you, everybody, for watching. We hope you're doing well, and especially being safe out there and healthy, too. Bye-bye for now. Cinnabon, do you want to say bye-bye? All right.